Some of the people I know, very close to me, got married. They lead a very successful life with commitment because their love started from college. But, not everything ends up in such a manner, okay? Lot of people I knew, a lot of couples, a lot of my friends' parents have a very good love life, a very good family life that started off with a love from college. But that was back then. But today's time, what has gone so wrong? Why am I so against this? Is I will never fall in love in college, okay? See, let's be real. Girls come to college wearing all that makeup, all that super hot dress. We guys go to college dressed up in the morning, waking up so early. We do all the decorative shit too, right? We put the hair gel on. I don't. But I use watches and stuff. I use good sneakers, good dresses. I'll be very conscious on the kind of words I use in class. Why? Because to impress others, right? You're all literally playing characters, identity, decorated identities, right? So even if I manage to impress someone, they're just impressed by that decorated identity. If a girl's liking me for something that I'm doing, if a girl likes me for the way I look at class, for the way I speak in class, this is just a character that I'm playing. The same goes to me. I know it. If I like something, if I like some girl in class, I am just falling for the character she's playing, man. She does not look the same way she looks now when she's going to bed. You never know how a guy looks when he's going to bed, right? He might be wearing some fucking dirty vest because it's his home. He might be wearing some skimpy shorts, scratching his balls because he feels an itch during the sleep. That's disgusting as fuck. But that's not how we behave in class. That's it. Let's all behave like grown-up men here, okay? Let's be realistic. I'm documenting my entire journey. So let's talk some real stuff. When I'm in the class, when I go to the class, I'm definitely not looking at a girl first in her face, okay? I'm not going to lock into her eyes. Even if the eyes is perfect, I'm not going to lock into her eyes when there are other assets popping through, okay? And let's be real, the girls know it too. When they're wearing that perfect crop top that shows off that midriff, when they wear that pants so high, so that I don't want to be vulgar, but then you know what I'm talking about, right? I just don't want to say it. So when there are other assets popping too, the girls know that the guys are not looking at her face the very moment. Yeah. They just know it. When she would say, when she's wearing such tight clothes intentionally, she's fucking 19 and 20-year-old. She's not a child. She knows what she's doing. So let's not be ashamed of what you do here, because even if you're ashamed, that's what we literally are doing. Okay. And I can tell you, tomorrow I go to class and if there's some girl who's wearing some tight ass clothes, showing off her body, the face is not the first thing that I'm gonna look at. Okay. Not just me, but any guy to that matter. No matter how much of a good guy are you, you'd know, I know, all the guys know. Probably the girls know too. You're not looking at the face first. It's such a vulnerable age, such a vulnerable state of life. When you can't take care of yourself, you literally need your parents to feed you, to send you to college, to pay your fucking bills, to pay your fucking college fees. You really can't promise anyone anything. And this commitment that you're accepting to is so fragile that most of the time it will break before it actually builds completely. So the problem is you feel, okay, I love this girl in college. It didn't work out. We both took a clean exit. See, most of the time it's not a clean exit. But let's say you were very lucky. The girl was mutually not interested. She understood the point that you can't continue. You both took a mutual exit. Now this becomes the new normal. That is the problem. This becomes the new normal, man. See, I'm not against, see, when I'm just angry, I'm not against college love. If I have the potential to meet my wifey in college, of course I'm happy. There are some cute girls in the class. I'm just not committing to them because I know the probability of this commitment for lasting long enough is not the right thing. There is no probability of this. There is no proper signal that this will carry long enough. And if you come and tell me, oh, what if you miss the right girl? No, that's not how it is. If she's the right girl, of course, I'm not a dumb fuck to live. And if she's the right girl, according to me, for my own personal standards, no, she will not do that kind of stuff. She's not going to break. She's not going to behave in such a way that may commitment is gonna break. Because you just can't say that the girl is cute and you're not ready to miss out on her. No, that you can never say that. You can, because let's be very honest. When you were in your high school, which is 10th standard, you thought some girl was cute. You thought you wanted to be in love with her. And then if you change school to 12th standard, or even if you change classes, there was some other girl, you thought she was way too cute. And then in college, you will start to think she was some other cute. And in college, if you see some other junior or senior and they look more cuter, then you're going to stick to them. So it's always your monkey brain just jumping from branches to branches because there is no commitment. The problem is when you take such a fragile commitment, you break it easily and breaking it becomes normal. That is the problem. It's most like this. Have you ever heard of the song Superman from Eminem, the artist Eminem? There's a very beautiful line. Don't touch what you can grab. That's exactly what I'm telling you. Don't dare taking commitment when you can't handle it. Because when you make it the new normal to break the commitment, that's what opens the gate to the smash and forget culture. That's what opens the gate in your life for casual dates and probably hookup cultures. Because now you don't feel that there's anything special about a commitment. Like, it's gone. It's gone. It just vanished into thin air. What? I like the girl. It didn't work out. So we fucking left each other, right? The same is what I'm going to do now. I'll go date a girl, probably smash. And then if it doesn't work out, I'll just take an exit. Even if it's messy, I'll just take an exit. So now you're just another manhole. You're not a guy with proper conscience. You're just a manhole. That is probably the last thing you want to become in life. I have friends. By friends, I really mean guys I talk actively who are manholes. I talk to them because I do not give a fuck about what they do in their life. If he can get me things, I'll talk to him as long as he can get me things. The moment he starts becoming useless, I'm sorry, I'm not going to talk to him. That's why I already cut off 6 people. I know they're angry. I don't care because they're angry and still they can't do shit to me. So now you see how much they have influence in my life. If you just can't get emotionally fixed onto some random bullshit nonsense, can you? If you do, that's up to you. That you're a fucking idiot. If you do it. If you're not doing it, welcome to the gang. You know, there's a link in the description. This is basically like a community that we all run. It's not me running. It's us running it. Us as in people like me. If you vibe with me, if you fuck with this video's idea, you are literally supposed to be inside that group. It's not about me teaching anyone. It's about we all learning stuff together. That's how it works. Literally a free community. No one gets to sell anything like community. If some random scoopy, skimpy guy sells anything, we just kick him out. Okay? There's no admin's control and all. You just, when it's up to you. If you want to join, you join. Whenever you want to leave, you leave. It's an open entry, clean exit thing. Just do not waste it. Okay? Go now. And I don't know what to say. Maybe join or welcome, whatever it is. Just come in, man. Just come. Okay? Coming back to the video's point. The problem is, it doesn't take long for that one time to become your first time. If you don't get the point of this line, see, everything starts from that one time. I'll just do this one time and I'll stop. No, you start doing it one time. And more, that's how most of the guys, including me, develop the habit of jacking off, right? We just tell ourselves it's one time. Even when you're in a no-fact state, you just tell yourself, convince yourself that it's at one time. And then what happens? The next time you say it, same thing, one time. And then you keep doing it again and again and again. So that one time just became your first time. And then you keep doing it again and again and again for long enough for it to become a habit, right? That's just how it works. So, yeah, I mean, yeah, it's pretty annoying to say the right thing, the truthful thing, and yet stay on the villain side. People consider me harsh, brutally, idiotically, selfish. And like, I have no idea. I have no common sense. These are all the names, all the labels that have been thrown on me. But the point is, I don't give a fuck. Down the line, when the thing I have for my family is just imagine this. Just try to visualize this. You coming home from work all tired because you grind your ass off at work because you want to provide for your family. You may run a business, whatever it is, but still you're grinding hard. You come home just to see that, okay, yes, your wife has missed you. You were needed and you were missed. Your kids are happy when you get home. You have a son, a daughter, probably both. And your daughter just comes up to you. She's so young. She can barely walk. She can barely talk. She just babbles most of the time. And she just comes up to you. The moment you enter the house, she's so happy. She's speaking all around. She's making noises. She just lifts her hands up in the air, looking at you as if she's almost cutely ordering you to scoop her up. How beautiful is this life? Yet, you want to get to this point after going through all the dog shit. Or no. Sorry. That's what I'm supposed to say. I'm so sorry. That's exactly not how I'm supposed to say it. You want to come to this point after doing all this degenerate stuff, even when you knew that you're not supposed to do the to come to this point. Then you can take hacks, you can get to this point, but then you fail at it. You'll just not fail at yourself. You'll fail yourself, your potential wife, your family, your kids, everybody. You just started and you just gave birth to a degenerate lifeline. That's how it works. And I really hate it when I see people who are already married get a divorce, marry again. Fucking the worst thing that can happen is you have kid already with some other guy, then you took a divorce, the kid now lives with you, and you marry some other guy, and now you have a kid with him also. I'm not talking about women in this part, I'm talking about guys too. So fucking crazy. I'm not just going to throw medium harsh labels like degenerate and stuff. I'm not even going to say anything. Because the guys who fucking hate this like me can just feel the heat already. You don't belong out there, buddy. That's what I'm going to tell you. You belong with us. I don't know what I'm supposed to say. Probably come home or something. Just go to the link in the description. Come home. That's it.